Smarts. Thank you so much for joining us. I think you're going to be really glad that you did. Today we have somebody very special with us. He is a good friend of mine, but he's also done some incredible stuff with his life. And I'm so excited to have my good friend John Alden with us. And John, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Patrick, for inviting me today.
Yeah, and I know that it took a lot of work because you are a dedicated father, and
Yep.
and you've got a lot going on. But I know that what's going to be of most interest, and I'm sure it is everywhere you go, is your career. And John was
all these bones that stick out like that?
yes, that's right. And so John, just go ahead and tell me about being a stuntman. Tell me how you got into it first.
Well, let's see. I graduated from Azusa Pacific College in '79, and I went to work at Yamaha Motor Corporation, the motorcycle factory in Cyprus. And while I was there, I met a lot of stuntmen. We used to lend motorcycles. And one day I asked a stuntman named Mike Runyard, I said, would you be willing to help me? And I knew nothing, Patrick, about being a stuntman, but I knew how to ride a motorcycle and drive a car. And he said yes. And all of a sudden, one day I decided, it was in '84, I quit Yamaha, and I made a march towards a business I've never known.
Wow.
And I was fortunate enough, though, to get my union card through a commercial that I had done for Yamaha.
Oh, my gosh.
And that started my walk into the film business.
Wow. Now, so did you do any acting, or has it all been stunts?
Stuntmen do what they call stunt acting.
Okay.
And it's like usually a couple lines, because then they realize we speak more than a couple lines, things get out of control.
Okay.
But I can remember doing something on The Rookie with Clint Eastwood, and he had a bunch of us in front of this car carrier, and he said, cut. He goes, quit acting.
Right.
So, yeah.
Wow, that is just incredible. So tell us some of the people that you've worked with.
I was blessed enough to double Harrison Ford from '93 till '98.
Wow.
And I did Clear and Present Danger. From there we went and did The Devil's Own with Brad Pitt. From there we went and did Air Force One, and from there we went and did 6 Days, 7 Nights, which was the movie about him being the Bush pilot and Anne Hesh.
Oh my gosh.
And then that ended. I've also doubled Burt Reynolds 3 times on 3 TNT movies of the week when he was trying to make a comeback.
Oh.
I doubled Tommy Lee Jones on the big flush sequence on Men in Black 2 when his double had his eardrum blown out.
Oh my gosh.
He called me in, and then I've doubled Mark Harmon, Dylan McDermott, and Scott Bakula. The list goes on and on. But
wow.
But 2 of the biggest stars in the world is Harrison and Burt Reynolds.
That is incredible.
Very blessed.
Tell me, so many people, and a lot of people that come into our studio here and are very interested in getting into Hollywood. I mean, it's a dream of many young kids.
Right.
And I don't think that in a lot of cases people really have an idea of what it is like to be successful as you've been and to be there. What is it like to be on the set? Is it exciting? Is it maddening? What did you think of it?
Well, first off, the hardest part of becoming a stuntman is not doing the stunt to me. It's getting the job.
Okay.
It's the hardest part. To get the job is always the battle.
Oh, right.
When you get the job, it seems easier. I've been fortunate. I've been on $100 million movies, and I've been on $1 million movies.
Yeah.
And it's always exciting, but it also became a job. But see, I always took my job seriously. What I did at work, and I left it at home. I didn't run around and tried to get the stars' autographs or pictures and tell them to my friends. That wasn't my deal.
Right.
I do was always to do my job and so forth. But yeah, it's always getting to work with a lot of big name directors and the writers and the actresses. Oh yeah, but you got to realize that for me, I was there for a purpose.
Right.
And I never commingled. It wasn't my deal to hang out like with Harrison. I was at his house once.
Oh wow.
And it wasn't my deal. It's not who I am. But I remember this. I was working on The Italian Job, which I broke my neck on actually.
Oh my gosh.
And we were having lunch across from the Grauman's Chinese Theater. And Charlize Theron was the lead actress. Oh. And I remember being in the lunch line, and all of a sudden I turned around and I went, and for the first time ever, I saw this lady, beautiful blonde, dressed in just a black top and jeans. It was Charlize, and I went, oh, she's pretty. And I say that only because there's a million actresses in Hollywood.
Yeah, there is.
And but those are the kind of moments that are kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And
well, I'll tell you what, John. Let's take a quick break.
Sure.
So that we can get a chance to regroup, and then when we come back, I want to talk about some of the stuff that you and I have talked about personally.
Sure.
So stay with us. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, speak with John Alden about a really amazing career. So stay with us.